Jose does that.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And now Dallas' starting group. This one for three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Bryant outside. The three ball.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They grab their own miss. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Atlanta. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's our test. James deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. Connects from downtown.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bryant finds Antetokounmpo. Now Smith. Bryant outside. Just 5 to shoot. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Coming in hot. Bryant sees an opening and dives inside for the throwdown.
Here's our test. Pounded by Tatum. Davis with a screen on Smith. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Here's West. Covered by Smith. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's James, and Bryant pulls it down.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Defensive back, Anthony Davis, Pittsburgh.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now, here's James. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible. .107 left in the first quarter of the game.
Here's our test, hounded by Tatum. Pass to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kobe grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start to the paint.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Here's our test. Yet to see a basket. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Antetokounmpo surveys. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Hawks lead by 6. On the court right now for Dallas. Pass to Tatum. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And it's Smith penetrating. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Well, Kobe typically looks to score first, but that doesn't take away from how good a passer he is.
Pass to West. James, a screen on Bryant. Here's West. Outside for Davis. No good on the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's West. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Bryant outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Davis. Here's Artest. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Back to Tatum. Pick by Smith. Beyond the arc. Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Smith. Bryant against James. The Hawks need to get one up here. Yao, good. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
James passes to Davis. Here's West. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Driving in. It's good.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
James against Smith. James outside. Takes a 3. And so it's Atlanta. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder. And, Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk. We're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at the Mavericks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And going back now to that first half, You could say things are going extremely well for the Hawks.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Atlanta leading by 14. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum out there with Smith. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. James against Bryant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Tatum. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Bryant. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Yao. Outside Tatum. Here's Smith. Bryant outside. Outside Tatum. Back to Bryant. Smith against James. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Here's Eden. James outside. There, LeBron for three.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Bryant outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Bryant. Yes, it's good. Bryant's got 5 points.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie. At their transition offense, they finished in the top 10 in the league in fast breaks, showing just how hungry they were to get out and run and try to beat teams quickly.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Davis, the pass to James. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Fifth on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
A minute 31 left in the third. The Hawks lead by 14. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. Now here's Tatum. Smith outside. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. They get it again. Yao. There's the block. James outside. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jumper. Artest has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And he can't hit the second.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter. Mavericks trail by 15. James, right side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James. Now Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead, up by 15. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Shot clock at 5. Pass to West from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Smith no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's our test. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to West. And here's James. Nice work inside from James.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
And Atlanta with possession here. Antetokounmpo up top. Again with the block.
Yeah, patrolling the lane and the perimeter game after game. He is a monster defensively.
Now he's claimed 4th overall in total block shots. What a career he's having.
Yeah, and the man he shot past on this list, Mark Eaton, was one of the greatest rim protectors of all time, averaging 3.5 blocks a game. Just unreal.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And both free throws good for Bryant. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's our test. Hounded by Tatum. Out to James. Pass to West for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. West has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Jerry West shooting mechanics, flawless. I mean, the way he squares up, elbow tucked in under the ball, the follow through, a very repeatable, efficient motion.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
James against Smith. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Anthony Davis at the line for one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
Bryant outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bryant a screen on Davis. Inside. James with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Bryant a screen on Davis. Antetokounmpo finds Tatum. 4 on the clock. From about 19. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Free throws good from James.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him. And Dallas with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Davis slams it home.
AD is the man. Primetime play by a primetime bowler.
The kick to Tatum. 3-pointer. Tatum! Money from deep.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth. West misses, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal. Team second.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
His fourth. Team's third. At the line for 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
2 seconds. Team score. At the line for Atlanta, Josh Smith taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Mark Eaton, third personal. Team's fifth. At the line for Atlanta, Yao Ming, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Howard is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Carter. And it's Pettit in at the 3. Now here's Rose. Right side Durant over Carter. Pettit grabs the board. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Paul. Lays it up off the glass.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Rose passes to Duncan. Pass to KD. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Carter with it. Ring shot on the way. A shot by Paul, no good.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Rose finds Duncan. Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Durant's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Carter outside. Back to Shaq. Robinson pulls it in. Outside Durant. Ball against Rose. Back to KD. Pocket 6. The wide open look here for Anthony. Another 3 for Golden State.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. O'Neal against Robinson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Howard, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. That shot missing. Spurs trail by 5. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. The shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 8.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here is O'Neal. Howard with this screen on Rose. Paul for 3. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. That one on Rose.
Oh, tough bucket. A lot of contact on the foul, but Chris Paul sticks with it and gets it to go.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Rose surveying the D. Outside, KD. No good with the triple. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up by 3. And back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Durant is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Duncan. And it's Robinson. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 3. Right wing. It's stolen by Rose. Duncan outside. Back to Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Bennett, the pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
KD is screen on Shaq. Left side Durant. Over Paul. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Rose. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shaq against Robinson. Here's O'Neal. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shot. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Rose against Paul. Rose dishes to Carmelo. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Anthony. Guarded closely. Tries the spin move. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. KD looking around. Rose finds KD. Back to Rose. To the inside. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
5 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Spurs trail by 9. Pettit the pass to Paul. Now O'Neal, guarded by Robinson. Shaq kicks to Carter. They could use a bucket, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Robinson a screen on Paul. Rose passes to Duncan. Now here's Durant from downtown, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Pettit, guarded by KD. Pass to Carter. Over Anthony. Carter can't get that one to fall.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Taking 2 shots.
So Anthony nails both of them. Here is Paul. Over Rose. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. O'Neal is out there with Howard. And there's Carter. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Pettit into the small forward. Spurs trail by 15. Paul passes to Howard. To the paint. Here's Shaq. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. KD with it. Guarded now by Shaq. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
KD's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Carter. Howard setting the pick for Carter. 6 to shoot. High post, Howard. And count it from 19 feet away.
And Howard isn't exactly known for his jump shot, but once in a while, he's spot on. Great work by him there, measuring it up perfect.
Rose passes to Duncan. Back to Rose, and taken away by Paul, and a fast break now for the Spurs. Misses the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Durant drawing the double team. Robinson against Paul. Here's KD. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Paul. He has 6. Carter outside. Shoots from the line. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on David Robinson. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Vince Carter, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 15. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. The former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but if they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. And Anthony gets it to go.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Howard, the pass to Pettit. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. And it's Rose with the ball for the Warriors. Shoots from 12. No good from Durant.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Carter. Over Duncan. They get the rebound. Second chance shot, and Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
The first guy you have to box out, Dwight. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass.
Outside Anthony. 3-pointer. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Duncan against Paul. Now here is Carter. He's guarded closely. Duncan with the block. And he recovers it. The shot's good from Paul.
3 points.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rose against Paul. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Duncan with a screen on Paul. Rose gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You got Rose. Anthony is out there with Duncan. And it's Durant. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Warriors leading by 11. Now Rose. Outside Anthony. The 3. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. And the Spurs with possession. Outside, O'Neal. The Warriors pull it in. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rose passes to Carmelo. And here is Robinson. Six on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Rose. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Paul passes to Carter. Back to Paul. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Pettit. Pocket 6. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Bob Pettit taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Ball against Rose. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Rose with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Rose dishes to Duncan. Misses the baby hook. Spurs trail by 10, down low, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff. Rose against Paul.
Outside Rose. Duncan high post. Shot clock at 6. Durant for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Pettit's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Howard. Now Paul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Shaq. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Back to Durant. Plenty of space. And the Warriors miss again. Pettit the pass to Paul. Here's Pettit. The tray. Kept alive. O'Neal. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Derrick Rose.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
San Antonio calls timeout. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Howard finds Paul. Beyond the arc. And it's Pettit missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Rose against Paul. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Derrick Rose, Anthony out there with Duncan, then it's Robinson, and it's Durant in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Tatum, just 5 to shoot over Anthony. Robinson pulls it in. On offense, here are the Warriors. Outside Rose. Pass to Anthony. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Anthony against Giannis. Tatum with the screen on Anthony. Antetokounmpo dishes to Tatum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now Rose. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he's good on the three ball.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Outside Tatum. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Duncan. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Here's Robinson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Anthony, the pass to Rose. Good work defensively by Kobe. And the Hawks with possession. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
One shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .139 left in the first quarter. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Outside, Kobe for three. Tim Duncan with the rebound. And it's Rose with the ball for Golden State. Pass to KD. Back to Rose. Outside, KD. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. KD's got 5.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Outside Tatum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Durant. Out to Anthony. Lets it go from deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Kobe against Rose. Bryant with the bounce pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bryant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Yao. Then it's Smith. And it's Tatum in at the 4 slot. The Hawks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
The Warriors leading. And here's Rose. Here's Anthony. Back to Rose. There's a screen by Robinson. Inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Outside, Bryant. There's the 3 ball by Bryant.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Bryant. The Warriors making the shot.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Anthony with the screen on Bryant. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Rose. 4 on the shot clock. Duncan can't hit. The Hawks trailing. Bryant finds Smith. Tatum deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Shoots from 14. And Tatum pulls it down. Pass to Yao. Giannis outside. Kobe with a screen on Robinson. Giannis dishes to Kobe. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that's good for 2.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
Outside Anthony puts one up from 19. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Hawks ball from deep. Bryant, that's good. And it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Outside, Kobe fires for 3. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Top of the key, Rose. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Team first.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. With Simone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Rose with the ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Rose hits them both. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 1-point game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Derrick Rose is out there with Durant. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Duncan. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rose dishes to Durant. Anthony, the pass to Robinson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Rose. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. KD against Kobe. KD dishes to Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Atlanta. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Tatum finds Smith. Hawks passing it around. Takes a 3. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And it's 9 points for Jason Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Anthony, the pass to KD. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bryant, a screen on Duncan. Rose against Bryant. Kobe in close.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside Anthony. Fades. Count that one. Anthony's got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Tatum against Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Tatum. Over KD. Tatum's shot is off.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Now Rose. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 3. A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Giannis kicks to Bryant. Pass to Smith. Back to Kobe. Tatum with it. From the arc. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Anthony. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. 13 feet away. Gets the front of the rim and out. The Warriors leading. KD passes to Rose. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And to get open is Robinson. And that one's good. Duncan. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Shot to stop the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
The first free throw is good.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's KD. No dice from the high post. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Now is out there with Tatum. And there's Bryant, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. Now Kevin Durant after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now here's Tatum. Now here's Giannis. Basket good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Rose against Kobe. Rose kicks to Anthony. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Yao. Bryant with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Tatum finishing off the break.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Back to Rose. Some nice passing by Golden State. Anthony dishes to KD. A three-pointer off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yao with a screen on Rose. Pass to Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, Diagro. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Oh, KD carries the three. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Durant, the pass to Robinson. Here's Rose. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. There's the 3. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Bryant against Rose. Robinson a screen on Bryant. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duncan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
For 3, Smith. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
KD dishes the Rose. Back to Durant. Giannis grabs the miss. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Tatum passes to Giannis. Now here's Kobe. Launches a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
It drops.
That is world-class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And here's Tatum for 3. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflect.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action. Coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got James Harden, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. Here's Chamberlain. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for San Antonio, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now the Warriors with it. Rose up top. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Rose knocks them both down.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Anthony against Harden. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Chamberlain pulls it in. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Harden. Here's Chamberlain. Parker outside. Oh, there's the alley. The shot by Mutombo, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Rose against Harden. Rose, the pass to Anthony. Tries a 10-footer, and off the glass. That one's good.
Melo just doing what he does best right there, a pure scorer.
Rose against Parker. Mutombo, the pass to Harden. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Chamberlain.
Warriors foul. David Robinson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out to the right wing. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Olajuwon. Let's go with a 3. Anthony grabs the board. And here are the Warriors now. Rose outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Harden against Robinson. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Olajuwon, guarded by Durant. Just 4 to shoot.
Now, this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense is spectacular.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Tony Parker taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. gets them both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Rose. Here's Duncan. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Harden against Anthony. Outside Harden. From behind the arc. Can't hit that one.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got James Harden, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot, and the shot goes in.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Anthony. Back to Rose. There's the 3. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Rebound by San Antonio. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Harden from outside. Off target at the rim. The Warriors trailing. Rose, the pass to Durant.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Mutombo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Olajuwon. On the wing, Harden. Clock at 6. From downtown. And it's Harden again missing. The Warriors leading. Durant surveying the D. Off target with the open look.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the Warriors with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Durant, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Harden. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
Now here's Rose. Durant for three. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Durant. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Rose outside. Now here's Durant. Screen by Robinson. Launches a three. Durant with another miss. Left side, Harden. He drops it from range. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Durant. Anthony's gotten his second bucket.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Three-pointer, Harden. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
From deep, Rose. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Idiot me. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Derrick Rose is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Carmelo Anthony, and it's Robinson in at center. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Parker. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. Here's Mutombo, guarded by Durant. Mutombo to pass to Chamberlain. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Pass to Duncan. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Olajuwon. Oh, denied by Durant.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Back come the Spurs in transition. And that one drops for him. Parker's got 8.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Rose up top. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo certainly a threat from out there.
Pass to Olajuwon. Now Parker, guarded by Rose. There's a screen. Baseline jumper. The Spurs rebound. Olajuwon can't get it to go. The Warriors trailing. Anthony with it. He's got 7. Rose outside. Screen by Durant. For the lead. There's the triple. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. And the Warriors lead by 2.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Here's Mutombo. He's scoreless. Parker outside. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Parker against Durant. Pass to Rose. Back to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throws good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Mutombo. Down low. Here's Harden. Tipped.
Melo just reading the play the right way, putting the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
And the basket by Mutombo.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Rose outside. Softly drops in the floater. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Harden from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. So, on the floor for San Antonio, we've got James Harden, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. The 3, Durant. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Parker inside, guarded by Rose. That shot's good by Parker.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Duncan, following the bucket by the Spurs. for three. Durant. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Durant's gone 4 of 10 here. Olajuwon passes to Parker. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Olajuwon. Guarded by Rose. Doubled by Durant. And here's Harden. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. From deep. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Anthony.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to pull this guy off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Olajuwon. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Here's Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Mutombo. Here's Chamberlain. And too long on the shot.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
2 minutes remaining, please. 2 minutes.
Anthony against Harden. Anthony, the pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Pass to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Back come the Spurs in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anthony.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
A minute 35 left in the fourth. Parker outside. Back to Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Rose. Shot's good by Olajuwon. And San Antonio leads by 1. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
13 feet out. Rose can't connect.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Harden. Cash. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Parker against Durant. Screen by Robinson. Durant puts some moves on. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Durant. Robinson, a screen on Parker. 6 to shoot. Durant. No good!
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Durant.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
San Antonio calls timeout. Harden from outside. No! Bangs home the three! And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for them, Bain and Jackson. Wells is out there with John Morant. And it's Edey in at center. And for the Wizards, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Poole is out there with Brogdon. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now here's Morant. There's a good screen. Shoots over Poole. And Sarr pulls it down. Brogdon looking around. Saw the pass to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a creative ball handler. Brogdon is terrific at measuring the defense in screen rolls.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now here's Morant. A kick out to Bain. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. Back to Morant. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Poole. And that one's good. Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Poole the pass to Brogdon. Morant against Poole, and the shot goes in. 1:12 left in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. John Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Edie. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Smart's checked in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. "51 seconds left in the first quarter. Cool with it. Pass to Carrington. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Possession to Memphis.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Bain kicks to Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Washington trailing. Now George. And here's Kuzma. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards out front, leading by just 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. George is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
That free throw missing. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Now, here's Kuzma, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Kuzma. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Pippen outside. Knocks it loose. George with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Nails the baby hook. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Pippen can't hit. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Bain comes in for Santi Aldama. Wells is checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Brogdon outside. There's a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. That one falls. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Morant against Poole. And that one's good. Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Poole bounce back.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Outs it up there for Morant. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Poole up top. Guarded by Morant. Here's Kuzma. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Wizards lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our participant.
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Washington leading now by 4. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The forwards form Bain and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. RJ, Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind. He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Kuzma passes to Poole. From deep. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And here are the Grizzlies now. A 2-point game. Morant kicks to Bain. They get it back for the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Outside, Bain. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They double him with Song. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Morant. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Smart comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. .111 left in the third. Now, here's Poole. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
That's good from Poole. All free throws good from Poole.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Pippen. And a wide open look for Bain. And he goes in for the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Shaw. Pass to Poole. Lets it go with the three. The offensive rebound from past the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got 7. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Rebound, Washington.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Poole on the wing. Jacks up a three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Bain launches it from deep. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards out front. They lead by a bucket. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Brogdon. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr, and it's Poole in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Here's Poole off the inbound. Here's Sarr. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Morant.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Koulibaly finds Poole. Good. Nothing but net. Poole's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Poole. Brogdon outside. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Takes a step back. Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last time out. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Kuzma. Shoots the three. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Morant. There's the pick. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Wells with it. Morant with it. Guarded by Poole. Morant kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Payne for three. Connects from downtown.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put a few buckets on this squad.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
It's time for the dance band. Let's get ready. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best dance move. Let's go.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma inside. Jackson on him. Can they get it? Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jordan Poole. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Ja Morant. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Nails the tray. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Timeout on the floor. Memphis timeout. Here they come.
intentional foul there stops the clock.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Ja Morant. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just lets you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Ja Morant.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Grant outside, pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare, 4-3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now here's Mathurin. He's closely guarded. And the basket by Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. First free throw is good. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. To the left wing. Now Halliburton. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Halliburton. Shot is up. And it's Simons missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
On the wing, Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. And Indiana misses again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Grant, the pass.